Level 3 is emotional remorse, and this is the level that holds the direct answer to why the same sins keep coming back, because this is where almost every Christian has made their permanent home, and almost nobody has told them to keep going. Here's what Level 3 looks like in real life. The worship song hits differently that Sunday. The sermon lands in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. You're at the altar or alone on your bedroom floor, and the grief is completely real. The tears are real. The desire to never go back there is real. You mean every single word of it. And then, 3 days later, maybe 5, maybe 2 weeks, if it was a particularly powerful moment, the same sin comes knocking and answers the door. And here's the internal logic that nobody explains clearly enough. The reason that sequence keeps repeating is not because the emotion was fake. It's because emotion was never designed to carry the full weight of repentance. It was designed to be the beginning of it, but somewhere along the way, the beginning got mistaken for the finish line, and the cycle locked in. 2 Corinthians 7:11 is the verse that breaks this open, and most people only ever quote the verse before it. Paul doesn't just say godly sorrow produces repentance. He lists exactly what that repentance produces when it's real. Earnestness, eagerness to clear yourself, indignation, alarm, longing, concern, readiness to see justice done. 7 specific outcomes, not feelings, movements, not emotions, actions that cost something. So here is the question that most preaching never asks. After your last genuine altar moment, your most recent, real, sincere, tearful repentance, how many of those 7 did you actually experience? Not feel in the moment, actually experience in the days that followed? Because if the honest answer is mostly none, the emotion was completely real, but it never crossed into the territory Paul is describing. And repeating that same emotional experience with more sincerity will not produce a different result. Sincerity was never the variable. Psalm 34:18 says God is close to the brokenhearted. But close is not the same as finished. His nearness in that broken moment was always meant to be the starting point of something, not the resolution of it. The problem with Level 3 is that the relief that comes from his presence in that moment gets mistaken for the transformation that was supposed to follow it. Level 4 is where repentance stops being something that happens inside you and has to be spoken out loud, named specifically. And that single requirement is enough to stop most people before they ever take the first step toward it.